Felt like it. Any EXE4 cards here? Yep. Yeah, I finally went and made a command for that so that I could just say like, oh yeah, there's a command exe4 that lets you explains everything rather than trying to explain it every single time. Though I do enjoy explaining it. Every version of every BN, yeah. It sounded right to me. Now obviously it sounds a tad different when I'm actually pressing a button to start my splits because I hear that like vaguely in the background. There's a frame late, yeah. It might be like obviously it can always be a frame off. There's some times where I'm just like so confident that I got it though. I think that happened in the run I did on Thursday. Jesus Christ, stop skipping these encounters. I want to get encounters. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna let it give me an encounter. I should have gone for a double delete. This is a mistake. Yeah, this is gonna be a 7 rank. Because I had to move too much. Okay, never punished. Reason I have to get an encounter there is because guard 1-8 is a physical requirement of the game. You will need it during the Jack Bomber scenario. Encountered these nuts. Probably get 1 in 10. Whoops. Supposed to say no to her. Oops. Bleh. Do 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 do. If this run fails, I am going to go refill my water bottle. It's getting a tad low. We have to make sure that we are staying hydrated. Hydration is for the weak? No. That is 100% untrue. Hydration is for the strong. Hydra homies for life, dude. Come on. Come on. I can't even call myself a true Hydra homie yet. I still drink too much soda for that. Strong don't have to hydrate it. Strong, then, I guess, are just dead people. True hydration, bros. Drown. Okay, so now we can start using the glitch to skip encounters. He's a ghost from dehydration. So regular run include trying to make you do the Electros BN6 run. Fall under long run because the meme. I'm not sure what you're asking. The regular run include trying to make me do the Electros. If I bop myself with Electros, that does not count. I am excluded from that. I get that it's related to channel points, but I'm not sure what he means like trying to make me do. Is there a way to make me do Electros runs? No. There is not. Because I have not done a run with Electros in it. And that is the main thing that you can make me do, is make me do runs I've already previously done. Besides, it's not its own category, so. The only thing you can say is, make me do a speedrun category that I have previously done. Which means you can make me do BN6 Cybeast Gregar, any %, but I get to choose how I do the route. You can make requests, such as, I would also like you to do this in the run, but there's no promises involved. Interesting. I've been very smart with how I set up my channel points. Yes, there's a reason I did it this way. I ideally want people to be able to ask me to do something that I have already done that they enjoyed watching, right? I don't want people to try and force me to do something that I don't even know if I will enjoy. And the reason that it's only things that I have previously done is because I've done it before, and I clearly enjoyed it enough to try and learn it and do the run. So, what's that for me? No, because I haven't done that in a speedrun setting. Of course I got the bad pattern. The goal is you're making me do a speedrun I've previously done. Why did I go and pick this up? That was a mistake. Of course, you're all the way over here. Now I go pick this up. Yeah, that was really bad by me. We get a free name, a split reward on your stream. Oh, sweet. Yeah, what's up, Chaotic? How's it going, my friend? You're dying? Understandable. I hate this pattern. Connecticut also sucks. I mean, I could have told you that. I lived there for however many years. It's the only safe place right now. That's also true. It's one of the few, like, COVID-free places. Would this be ahead of my PB? I don't think so. Maybe a tiny bit behind. Probably like 10 to 20 seconds. Mostly due to bat patterns. Finding an island off New Zealand. Alright, so the last 2 runs have golded this split. Only rules are don't break TOS. I don't even care if it's self-promo. I mean, of course. I would never break TOS. So if I name a split reward, do you mean I can name a split in a speedrun that you do? So I just name it on your splits? Is that what you were trying to say? In a speedrun, yeah. Cool. Just making sure I understood. Bug frag. What? Oh, I got them in the wrong order. I was so confused. I was like, what? Why can't I reg? What? No one can take it over. Heck yeah. Alright. There we go. That's the proper menuing. The folder edit did not go perfectly, but whatever. Alright, I'll have to think about it. To take a look at your speedruns. Perfect. Random synchro, who would have guessed? Beautiful. Alright, those fights went basically perfectly. Some of the ones I'll have as options. Figure it out. I'll probably try and choose something BN related, yeah. Now, is this like... I can make you create a split in your speedrun that you have to start splitting there? Or is it like, oh, I have these splits. You can just rename one of them. Because for example, right, like... Let's say that you only have a split like Blast Man and then Dive Man. And then I make you split for bathroom splits, right? Is that an option? Henry, I saw it. And I'm not doing that. I'll probably try and make it a funny meme that is relevant to the speedrun he's doing. Is someone else named Henry here? I apologize. Oh my god. Bathroom splits. Rename one, but you might also do add a split for a lot larger amount of channel points. Got it, got it. Just curious. Just trying to figure it out. Figure out what options I'm gonna have to me. You like the idea? I mean, eventually your splits just start becoming a massive conglomerate of random things. But, could totally be cool. Exactly. Banana, 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 banana. All right. So let's see what kind of pace we're on. I do remember what time I ended the fight at in my gold from last run. So let's see how we do in this one. Some more inclusive confuse any new runners who downloads your splits. Alright, so we'll try and hit him with copy damage. Too early. Come to the front, you coward. That looks like it might be a gold, unless I was misremembering the time I ended the last fight. Last run. Ah yes, and now I am finishing up the Rish Dab split. What the fuck is the Rish Dab split? What the fuck does that even mean? Oops. Is this really another gold? And we got it. So you were right, side beasting. We did in fact hit it. Oh! Probably have a hotkey to switch between the split names. That's fair. Very good idea. Alrighty then, we get to probably fish this run out. So there we go. Only took 3 tries today. Which, like, 1 in 3 is about what I'm looking for. Learn the manip from watching me do it? Yeah, dude. It's honestly the best way to learn is to just see someone do it over and over again and explain what they're doing. Like, that's my favorite way of learning, is like seeing someone do it and like having them explain what they're doing. Okay, this took way too long to figure out, but we made it. I was trying to figure out the proper ordering that would result in this. Oh wait, that's a cutscene. In fact, so, funnily enough, Jioku, we have golded that split. Oh. Fuck. I'm dumb. Yeah, 3 different runs in a row, I have golded that split. Today. And I'll probably grab this GMD, it's like right there. So, that is the 100 zenny I have gotten from random sources. That fight went okay. It could have been a little better. Good sign of things to come. I do agree. I do agree. That one felt more like a gold than the rest did. So the rest were just like, wait, I golded that? What? So I have been messing this split up, but there's a lot of pretty free time save in this split in my PB, so as you can see from the fact that it's a minute behind. Just gotta get these next 2 fights to be pretty fast. It's not how you do it. Let's see if I can get a counter hit from that. Yeah. So his next jump should be... Nope. Damn it. It's 1 extra jump. Yeah, so that fight was pretty bad. If I didn't miss that sword, that would have been a really good fight. Fortunately, I have to do this. It's real gold does not... Yeah, exactly. Oh no. Alright, so as long as this fight goes smoothly, I can save time on my PB here. Drawing a bunch of swords is the correct way to do that. Overall, decent fight though. Yeah, so most of the time lost there was the fight did not go perfectly. And all of the other forced fights were pretty bad. But hey, we're still on a pretty good pace, I would say. You can now see at the bottom of my splits, where it used to say my sum of best, it's now the best possible time. So assuming that I get only golds, and again, I still think that that best possible time can be improved. That's the time I can get. So honestly, I think that it's quite likely that we could hit a 159 in this run pretty easily still. Doing these comps backwards always throws me off. Oh, bad. Bad. My gold is very bad on this split. Because I have not yet had a run where I drew Life Sword very early on. Close to golding, probably a few seconds slower than gold. I'd be okay with it. Honestly, this split literally is just how fast did you draw. Like, basically don't make movement errors, which I've made one very small one. And how fast can you draw a Life Sword? Oh. Another small one. Just basically don't make small movement errors and menuing errors, and you'll be fine on this split. It's all down to how good your draw is on Aquaman. As you can tell, I've literally just been strolling through Atlantis. I like the way that Chaotic puts that. There we go. Now I just go fight. The Crying Navi. Too early for it. You are aggressive today, my friend. Oh no. Yeah, this is fine. Overall, despite not drawing Life Sword, still a good fight. How much did I gold buy? I don't even know. Tournament opponents manipulated? Yes. Oh, I need to pull my notes up a little bit. I think that was like probably a 20-second gold, honestly. Based on the frame you hit, yeah. Maybe I'll make a command for tournament. Followed by like 20 seconds? Alright, cool. Once you get access to directions that are streaming fit, they pop up in the custom screen. So, at first, it will only be when you're worried. Or anxious, as you put it. One sec, let me focus on this real quick. So that's the fastest way that can happen, is, that's actually the fastest code you can get, based on the strategy that we're doing, to figure out what code it is. So yeah, the first two fights will be in the anxious state, or we'll get into the anxious state before we can actually get dark chips. But after a certain while, we will go full dark and we will draw them at the start of the fight. We are close. I was trying. Dang. There's like very few ways you can hit him with mini bombs, honestly. Dang it. Unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be patient on this. I don't want to miss this. This was a very good draw. Beautiful. I might miss this one. Nope. Beautiful fight. Yeah, it's basically just a guess with minis. Okay. Having much better luck than normal? Agreed. Oh, did someone ask? Ah, two different columns, yes. Thank you, DJ. The splits on the left is a comparison against Earthar's set Speedrun, which is the fastest time that uses this route. Set seed is a category that gets the exact same tournaments, but basically starts from a save file that already has them set, rather than trying to hit the tournament minute. It's the exact same route, but just a slightly different category because it's kind of cheating in a way. It's a good way to practice the any % run without worrying about tournament minute. So it's currently the fastest run with the route I'm using, and that's why I'm using it as a good comparison. Besides, I also like comparing against Aerithar. Aerithar is a good friend. Always like competing against him to some degree. Wide sword, long sword would be the best draw. So this is the best way to handle this. Because of the way this works, when he dies, the other Metar will immediately start to come out. I should have gone for a counter hit to chain it into the next one. Whoops. 38-second gold. Yes, that is correct. Let me see if I can pull this off right. Overall, pretty fast fight. Alright, let's see if we can avoid getting messed up by this binder here. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I hate that binder. I'm trying to set this fight up. Still was a fine fight. You know some fire YouTube content Team Bien could do? What's that? We are definitely looking for suggestions on YouTube content. Banana, banana, banana. Hello. Let's do that. So this next split is a gold. I think I will probably lose a little bit of time on it. But there is still some time save that could happen in it. So we'll see what we can do. BN karaoke. Okay. Let's do it this way. 2, 3, 4. Too early. Let's see if I can... Oh, it did not get me... I was hoping that would get me a random full synchro. Whatever. Virus tier list, Navi tier list, Net Battler tier list, some informative videos. True. Could definitely do some type of tier lists, though tier lists are always subjective. I'm personally not the biggest fan of doing tier lists, so thinking about them is fun and it is pretty good content overall. I just have a hard time with them because it's basically a... For me, most of the time it's a... Is it good or is it bad? Do I like it? Do I not like it? Fuck. Oops. As far as Team BN content goes, that is a pretty good idea. Oh wait, that guy still has full HP. I'm dumb. Can you come to the front, you coward? God, of course. Yeah, I knew I was gonna miss that. This is a bad fight. I'll go for a counter hit on this one. Nope. Ridiculous. Anyway, carry on. Top 10 most infuriating viruses. Oop. Get people to click, which could grow a community, and if it's done in a small group, it could definitely be funny to hear banter. Oh yeah. No, I think it'd be great for Team BN. Alright, Lotto codes. Ah, get out of my way, forehead boy. Yeah, you don't want to see me in a bikini. Of course Matt did. Someone pay for a mankini though? You mean a Speedo? No. Also not a good idea. I'll go way back. Henry's a friend of mine that he's part of a friend group that I met online. Basically, we would play League of Legends together. I met them through originally webs.com, web development. Oh god. One sec. Beautiful. My friend David, who's a mod here. L42CF. He made a website on webs.com and so did I, and we, you know, hung out with each other through our websites for a while, and then eventually we started playing League of Legends together, and he introduced me to his friends, and Henry is one of those friends, where he's from Arizona as well as David. Those guys are friends in real life, and I sort of forced myself into their friend group by hanging out with them online. Have you ever done competitive net battling in 6? I have not done any competitive net battling, period. I have briefly messed around with some net battling in 6. There's actually some really old clips of me net battling with my friend DJ. But I'm not good at all. And I've never really net battled anyone else since I'd N1GP. I didn't do the Navi Coast edit. Luckily it doesn't matter. I'm gonna try and be optimal with this mistake. So I'm not gonna do the Navi Coast edit just yet. talking to the side of it. Known David DJ since 5th grade. David did the awful thing of getting you into League of Legends sophomore year. Brought it back, it'd be a nice thing. Mess around with what? BN6 PvP? Something similar to Pokemon Battle Leagues, but net battles could be fun as heck. Oh, a league. I don't know. I want to get into net battling every now and then, but it's hard. Humble Pokemon Minecraft Halo gamer before then. Really play Mega Man, let alone Battle Network. Dude, of course Origin. Of course the one time I open Origin, I'm getting a bunch of sounds. Don't worry about those sounds you hear. Opened it so I could play Apex Legends earlier. Yeah, no. Sorry about that. I have Steam sounds muted at this point. But Origin sounds I unfortunately do not. I forgot to close out of it. Sorry, Afrono. Looks really tedious. It's alright. Getting one of your friends to play some one step from Eden. Ooh. Joined net battling back in the day. Star Force 3 was most fun. Star Force 2 is degenerate. Yeah, Tribe King does not sound like fun. Tribe King, Rogue Tribe. Yes, right there. Do a safety one. Only content creators are doing it where you draft which chips you have in your folder. Could be interesting content for sure. I've done it relatively recently. I did go too far. Weird. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I should just run from this fight. Oh god. You kidding me? Yeah, I can't charge fast enough. That loses so much time. Oh my god. I don't like this part right here in this comp in terms of how I've routed out my step counter resets. This is like the one area that I don't like. Everywhere else I'm pretty good and happy with, but there I still am just not sure what the best way to handle it is. Which crosshair stylers, solar style you can use? You know, there's a long period of time where I didn't realize you could actually even use Airhawk on that fight. I thought that the holes made it impossible to use. And then I saw Chaotic use it on one of them, and I'm like, oh, I'm just dumb. People can't just all try and do busted stuff. I mean, eventually when you start limiting too much, it just becomes unfun to do. It's your favorite area of almost any BN game? That's an interesting opinion. Given that it's a lot of people's most hated part. I don't mind it too much. Now that I've started speedrunning, honestly. I don't mind the spot at all. But definitely not my favorite, I would say. Favorite is Pavilion 2 in BN6. So I've noticed that I've actually started skipping. I've routed in skipping that HP memory. And honestly, I'm too lazy to route it back in. Casually speaking, you can see how it's a night for speedruns. You like reading the stories and the fake versions. So when did I do my last one? Doesn't matter. I know it. I know this one. Yeah. Beautiful. BN4 was your first BN? I know, I think you've told me that before. So it says text is unadvanceable, just auto-scrolling text. You get the nostalgia, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna get hit and then... I wanted to try and hit as many of them as I could with that. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get it off properly if I waited too long. So. Isn't to limit people to make sure there are some meme strats, not just purely battler winner, better battler winning. Alright, so this one I have to remember my newer strats. So here, there we go. I used to go way further on a lot of those. But then I rerouted this to be way safer, but still the same number of resets. Step counter resets. Some people are just inherently better. There we go. So yeah, it doesn't matter at this point because now after this I'll get an encounter and the forced encounter will reset my step counter. Raw skill versus on the fly strategy. Yeah, but I don't know. In BN6, like... Really? Dang. Air Hockey 4 is a great game to play casually. Agreed, Chisa. How you doing today, my friend? Yeah, we'll just do it again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh! Just in time to see Air Hockey Network 4? Dude, the timing could not have been better. You're not wrong. Wouldn't be just BN6 unless no other game has the ability to PvP. They all do, except maybe 1? Question mark? I think even 1 does. But they're way harder to do than 6, I believe, because 6 added wireless adapter capabilities. Alright, so I'll let them jump a bit. Whoops. I drew air hockey on all of them. Every single fight there. I'm gonna call it a night. Good luck on the rest of the round. Yo, thank you, Jayoku. Have a great night, my friend. Do appreciate it. I'll see you again soon. BN3 and BN4 for some reason. Ooh, cut that corner perfectly for not being able to see, and then I went too early and got stuck. 3 is the one with no air hawk, correct. BN3 was your first white version. I see, I see. Still can't do this without picturing DJ Shaq, courtesy of Chaotic. First, and you had Blue Moon. My first was BN3 white as well. Played them originally BN3 white and BN5 chrono are the only ones you played. Figure out the best way to do it. Area seal but air hockey for every single battle. Oh, right. That messes up. Hopefully. I think I got a 6% encounter check. Luckily I did not get punished. But we're still on schedule with the rest of my inputs, so. BN3 blue, BN4 blue moon, BN5 kernel, BN6 Gregor. Yep. Mine, I started off with BN3 white, then BN4 red sun. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Not punished. I forget if I can go further or not. XC3 black is the fun version. Why? Because of folder back? I will be going back to speedrunning EXC3 Black soonish. Yes, there have been many times tonight that I have not gotten punished. All the fun stuff. I might have risked a 6% encounter check there, I don't actually know. I had some bad movement, but I still think that that should have been fine. Actually, it might not have been bad movement, it was just that, oh, I did... No. I did not risk anything there. I just went later than I normally do, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, this next fight, I want to draw Airhawk on. Some of the other ones, Gundel Soul EX is a bit faster, but this one, Airhawk, is the fastest. Oops. Dang it. Hogbill Soul. Yeah, so this is gonna be some time lost due to one really slow fight that I should not have gotten, but I did. But this was also a gold split we were comparing against, so... And of course you do this one first. Alright, give me those bats. Could have dodged that. Overall, okay. Alright, points. Let's go. I think over Hexafecta you would do Trifecta. Oh. Be in a different Trifecta. That's kind of what Chaotic's doing. Hate the points hunt? Yeah, luckily once you have it generally memorized of like where to go, it's not that bad, but I remember always like forgetting a few really, like there's some very important ones that I never knew about as a kid. Like, if I knew about them, I probably would not have had as much trouble. I'll point them out as I do them. Buster only runs? I have seen some of those Buster only runs. Point them out. Thanks, TJ. But yeah, that's what Chaotic did. He did the BN 4 through 6 trifecta, and I think he has a separate BN 1 through 3 trifecta that he's set as some type of channel point goal, or maybe I'm lying. But he's doing something similar to that. And honestly, that's probably way better in terms of healthiness, but Hex Effect is just cooler, dude. Gotta play them all. I still have to plan that one, too. Oh boy. Maybe Labor Day weekend. About the 10-pointer? Oh. That one's very important. That one's super important. Oh, I forgot about it. That purple Navi that's hidden in Town Area 2, that one I always didn't know about. Like, that 2 points was kind of important. So that was one of them, honestly, that I didn't know about as a kid. You're trying with these puns, TJ. You're trying. By the way, it doesn't matter which poster you inspect. I feel like I probably knew about this kid, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember. This kid's just one I always knew about. Base folder runs, low percent effectively, yeah. I hate each and every one of you. Oops. Alright, 27 points. That's the number I expect to see. Oops. Oh. Alright. This one's obviously the most important one. This one's also important for another reason as well. First fight, we get that out of the way. But now we're gonna try and just... Oops. Good thing I got that Dark Recove, otherwise this next fight would have been bad. Oh wait. Alright, so we're just gonna use this another dark chip usage. Alright, so this next one is one I didn't know about. I never saw this guy here. 3 points. I've never seen him before doing speedruns. Want a mod to time it everyone. Alright. So, this final fight, we're going to intentionally take a death. Get him, Dark Mega. Get him, Dark Mega. So, the reason for that, I'll briefly go over this. Let me actually finish up this scenario real quick so I don't miss my split. The reason for this is we want to now be set as Dark Mega, and that means that we will draw Dark Chips at the start of every fight, perfectly in time before we start the Video Man fight. That is the next fight that will be happening. So the reason that I intentionally used Dark Soul is to set up my karma in a certain way. So the way karma works is basically when you first use a Dark Chip, if you are normal or light Mega, you will immediately be set to 480 upon using a Dark Chip. So that first one I used on fight 2 of the 3-fight gauntlet put me to 480 karma. The next fight I did, I used another Dark Chip, so it lowered my karma by another 4. So now we're at 476. And then we took a intentional death and summoned Dark Soul, let Dark Mega take the wheel, essentially. And what that does is it lowers my karma by another 10. And so with that, my karma is 466. And in order to be Dark Mega, we need to be lower than 469, or actually equal to 469 as well. So with all that in mind, we are now officially Dark Mega. And we will draw Dark Chips first time. I hate this one, dude. That one's so annoying. Immediately upon... So yeah, we will draw the Dark Chips as soon as we start the fight. Against Video Man. You also might have noticed earlier I set up the Dex shortcut during points, even though I didn't use it. This is why. Getting sub 2 unless I mess up. I mean, I totally can mess up. Don't get it twisted. I still have to Buster only duo. Yes, we have to Buster only the final boss. Because the final boss we are not allowed to use Dark Chips on. Oh, trust me, I want to believe in the dream too. I didn't trust it. Oh yeah, that's right, my PB, I truly messed up Video Man's split. And then this one is a gold that was 100% even with Arethar's PB. The speedrun is definitely not over until the final split. That is correct. Alright. Let's not mess up Riki. Dude, I'm still like almost defaulting to using reversed controls like for Video Man. We have to wait for this guy, sadly. And I like to do my little swag strat. Oh, I went almost too far. Might have risked an encounter. Anyway. My swag strat is not faster. It just puts me right next to the guy. You still hit the exact same cycle. I don't trust it. I went way too far. Good thing I remembered. Alright. Gotta wait at the bottom of the stairs. Gotta wait for this next guy. That's it. Perfect Riki. Now we have to get a good draw on this fight, and then ideally just draw a Dark Lance on the actual tournament fight. This might be good. Oops. A little slow, so we're probably gonna lose a tiny bit of time here, probably like 5-10 seconds. And we just need to draw Dark Lance. Dark Lance! Please. Perfect. Oh, he didn't move back into it. I should have just mashed A. Fuck it, whatever. Wait, what? How is that a gold? Oh, I know why. I cheated. I was supposed to do that during Riki split. I've done a little bit of practicing and learning with my Woodman strats. So hopefully, we should be able to gold this split. There's a little bit of time save still. Though there is a second fight that we have to worry about our draw on, and obviously our draw on Woodman matters too. Yeah, you might notice a theme. At this point, the run basically comes down to your draw on like every fight, and then movement mistakes, or menuing mistakes. Watch this. Why is Blue Moon better for speedrunning? One sec. I was like, God damn it, that draw sucks, and then I remembered I can spread her off of his Twin Fang. Yeah, so basically it just comes down to better scenarios. In both Red Sun and Blue Moon, you are forced into fighting either Aquaman or Gutsman, depending on your version. So Aquaman for Blue Moon, Gutsman for Red Sun. That you have to fight those two. Sadly. So those will always happen on your first playthrough of the game anyway. First playthrough, you always get those. The Gutsman scenario is just absolutely terrible. Just so much slower. So basically, you can blame Chisao for Red Sun being slower. Alright, here we go. Enriched for everything. True, true. One, two. I went a tad early. Okay, hold on. One, two. Beautiful. Perfect movement. Aquaman is pretty fast. Really nothing to it. Alright, now I just need a good draw. We did not get a good draw. All 4 hits, only 4 hits and all intentional. That's correct. Are you kidding me? You troll! Feels bad, man. Lots of time save on this split, though. What's his name bullied me and used Dark Recov, like, right after I got him to 1 HP. Dark Aqua, man. Move to the back, you won't. Oh. Are you really just not gonna move to the back? I should have Dark Saged first. I thought about it, and then I was like, nah, he's gonna move to the backs quickly. The extra poison damage would have made that faster. Talk to mom. The cancel logo over him equals God tier emote. Let me check my money. I don't have that much money. I had to lose some time for that. That's not good at all. Perfect. So now I just have to throw this right when I think he's about to pop out. Yeah, I'm 750 zenny short of what I need, and then I had lost some time because I had to skip over the buying the chocolate. This will be interesting. I'll grab that one on the way back. Hopefully it's not a virus. No dark chips run? Oh! We're set. Let's go, baby. Whoops. Purity percent. Oh, I got him on the double hit with that. That's what happened. I was like, huh? How did the Lark just die? The actual Airhawk run? I mean, true. It would be. That works. Honestly, wasn't that bad, all things considered. Like, that could have been way faster, but all of the fights went beautifully. Oh. Oh! Here we go. RNGesus, the split. Let's go. Remember to do the Navico edit this time. You love this minigame? I hate it. That just lost me so much time. Almost as much as Curry. Okay. Honestly, not bad. Could be much worse. So for this next fight, we're not going to fix my Navicos, so my Buster is not going to be at max stats, unfortunately. Also, I get a 6% chance if I don't do that. I need to find actually good times. I don't know that might have risked an encounter. But yeah, so because we want something else for our Navicust that is in the net battle machine. So we want to grab that before we do the the final Navicust edit. So we just leave our Navicust as is, and we don't have Buster pack in for this next fight. Hopefully, we just get a good draw. This one's much easier because it's only 2 hits you need from him, but as a result, you can also die faster. He caught both of them! My god, dude. I need to catch one, otherwise I literally lose now. Are you? 1 in 27, by the way. At least I died really fast. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh yeah, of course you get a rematch. That was so sad. That also works. A little bit of time save on my PB. Oh wait, I want this now. So this is actually Spin Pink. We just picked up expand memory in the Goddess comp. Or no, Hero comp, excuse me. Like I said, the shitty Buster doesn't really matter, and that's why we do it this way. Airthirst time is like a 158.33 or a 159.33. Honestly, I forget. Gotta talk to Senor Chin real quick. That causes Kendo Man to spawn. Felt bad for me after bullying me. Jeez. 35 seconds of time loss right there. That one goes there. So that's why we need Spin Pink to fit an HP in there. The attack plus 1 and a charge plus 1 now, so Buster will charge as fast as possible and deal the most amount of damage, and we have an extra 400 HP for safety purposes. Very important. Could have done that a little bit faster, but whatever. Fuck the RPS time loss. Oops. Oops. Being confused messes me up every now and then, so... Okay, that's all I want. Too early. So that gets me the code for here, so I can actually get out. You can get to him without encounters. Reset your step counter and go back. It's like a 6% encounter chance if you just try to make it to the next zone. So I'm not gonna risk that. And now for Kendo Man. Psst. Minigame. Hopefully I don't just get attacked a bunch and make it impossible. Nice. Bad joke, Henry. Very bad joke. Meh. Only a true weeb could speedrun a Japanese game. Whatever you say, bud. So this one likes to attack a lot. I think that's why they gave it extra time. Oops. Oops. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. As long as you're cool with it. I like to avoid offending random people, Henry. I'm not sure how well you guys know each other. I think that I'm doing that way too early and probably risking encounters, so I'm gonna fix that. So overall, that minigame went pretty smoothly, which is good. Very nice, very nice. Alright. And now we have a series of 4 fights. Too early. Unskippable cutscenes. I love it. Beautiful. I had to make sure that guy was moving back first. Okay. Worked out pretty well, all things considered. Very good fights. Very good fights. And now finally, we can skip the cutscene. No, I don't think people really want... I mean, maybe some people are interested in seeing me be bad at League of Legends, but... Oh, come on. Go to the back again. I didn't trust it. Good gold. Is it a montage? Probably not. Definitely get timestamps. The only League of Legends montage that exists is a Twisted Treeline montage I made back in high school of me and a couple of friends playing like Nar, Olaf, Tarek. Who's my least favorite NetNavi? Bubbleman. Next question. Alright, so I have to remember that I always start every fight off with confusion now. Starman from Network Transmission? Starman's pretty annoying too. For sure. Good draw. Also a good draw. I should have taken that in the other order, and I could have done that a little bit faster. I wanted to make sure I had Dark Spreader, though, because then I don't break the panels. Because instead I drop Poison panels. Unfortunate. Oh, got him. That was the only slow fight there, honestly. Not bad. Ooh. Okay. Now we go fight as Junkman and pray that we draw Darklance. So unfortunately, Dark Sword will never work on him. There we go. There we go. 2-turn draw, but we did it. Beautiful. Refrigerated? Mine came out, I prefer refrigerated. Mine came from a Brita filter that I keep in my fridge. This game is cool panic music. This is one of the few that's like I'm alright with it. It does start to get a little irritating to me though. Alright, hopefully this GMD is not in the way. Of course, it's not for once, actually. Room temp is different. Only time cold is better is after workouts. I prefer it being cold. I think it's just way better cold. When it's room temperature, it's just like, it doesn't feel as satisfying to me. Pokemon low health music is only good for so long unless it's Gen 5, then that shit pops. Gen 5 OSTs hits different. Man, I don't know why, I just didn't really get much into Gen 5. Like, Gen 5 was one of the few that like I didn't beat the first time I played it. Oops. Gen 5 is the best gen? I've heard that a lot. So if we just hold down here, we won't get knocked back. Despite having the Dark Mini Bomb bug, which is move back bug. Move left bug, I should say. And so with that, we move down and are able to hit all three of them with one mini bomb. Well, Dark Bomb. Hate Gen 5? Didn't know people hated Gen 5. I don't really have much of a problem with it. I think it was Gen 6 that a lot of people hated. Or at least felt very indifferent about. Same with Gen 7, honestly. By the way, my health is very nice right now. Just trying to make sure I would hit all three of them. Without them bouncing out of the way. It's okay, my health is no longer very nice. Too handholdy. Yeah, Gen 7, I definitely felt the too handholdy part. Yeah, I felt that a lot. Pretty man. I kind of liked Gen 8. It was the first one that I finished the national decks in. I actually kind of like Gen 8. I'm not trying to say that everyone should like the newest gen, but I feel like Gen 8, while it's the story's hand-holdy and very linear, I didn't mind it all that much. Oh, I should have read the email. I'm not supposed to read that email. Not the best, does not mean it's awful. Yeah, I would definitely say it's not the best. But I found it fun and I liked a lot of the changes that they made. I like the ability to see the Pokemon in the overworld. Like, that just made grinding for the full national decks so much better. And the wild area is so cool, honestly. Like, those two features, Pokemon appearing in the overworld before you encounter them, and the wild area, and raids. I think raids are sick. Those three features, I think are what make it good in my mind. Oh, wait, let's just go this way. Oh, this way. I'm gonna reset my step counter. I mean, yeah, Pokemon games, when they're bad, aren't that bad. Like, I can still enjoy them. But yeah, it's like, the new Pokemon game added some new features that I think are great for the series. I don't want to say it's the best by any means, but I think it added some really good features that made me enjoy Pokemon more. Alright, so this fight is this split. I'll just hit this guy with Dark Spreader and then wait for him to become vulnerable and split. Talk to Senor Chin. And now for the final comp and 3 bosses. And that's all that's left. BN4 Undernet is really good for sure. Alright, unfortunately I have to focus a little bit on these comps. I do not want to mess these comps up. Just jam out to the beat, everyone. Had 666 HP this whole time. Works out. No, not yet, not yet. Works out so nicely. Okay, so that's the comps. Went perfectly, and now 3 boss fights. Very good Laserman fight. I've had to go faster, but that was very good. Last time we reset our step counter. And now for Dark Mega, and then Duo. Okay. Now for Buster Only. And there it is. Holy shit. That was a PB. Sub 2 with plenty of room to spare. Indeed, indeed. Oh man. You did tell me today was the day. Oh man. Thank you all for the GGs. Looking forward to SGDQ. Yo, thank you, Nameless Inversion. I am also looking forward to SGDQ coming up in a few weeks. Not even Life Sword. Yeah, so Life Sword is in the folder. The only time we would take it is if we drew it turn 1, but unfortunately we did not. It is not worth it to open the custom screen because that's about 1 or 2 charge shots. So we're effectively wasting 100 damage every time we're digging through the folder. So the fact that like you could literally bottom deck it means you should pretty much just Buster only aim unless you draw something to use on the first turn. That's all. All thanks to Footbomb. Footbomb was the worst part of this run. Just kidding. We actually went a bit okay with that. Woodman, we lost some time due to a bad fight. Bats was the worst part of the run. Bats did not go well. What's some of best at now? We'll see once I let the credits play out. If I had to guess, my sum of best is probably like a 155-ish, or maybe even a 154 now. 154.30? Oh yeah, 155 is possible. This run's easily beatable. It's like, I messed up Woodman. A lot of these are golds, but like, there's still some like little bits of improvement here and there. Bats went terribly. Bats can be like fucking 50. You can save a minute just like resetting the first 11 to 12 minutes. Who do I want to thank? I'd like to thank Duo for cooperating. That's about it. I'd like to thank Sparkman for letting me draw Life Sword. But like, you can also see here, right? We were a minute 30 ahead. We lost 20, 20, 35. 75 seconds. A minute 15 was lost, and then we started saving back time. So like, there's still 2 minutes of time save. 153 IGT, holy. Oh man. We did it though. Accomplished my goal. Way faster than I had any right doing. That's like my 5th finished run, by the way. My 5th finished run. Alright. Sum of best 154.07. Jeez, yeah. There you go. 3 minutes time save still. According to my goals. Let's say you can probably save another minute on my goals.